Hello, I'm Jackie Jones of Jones & Associates Law, PC, your family fixer. And today I'm talking about what happens with custody cases when school is unexpectedly let out. So why am I talking about this? Well, many of you know that when we set up our custody arrangements, we sometimes do something that is based on the child's school schedule, meaning we do one thing during the school year and we do another thing during the summer. Often that's because the parents either don't live in the same district or because the child or one parent is more suited to things that have to do with, getting the child ready for school and their schooling, that sort of thing. Well, it came up today that sometimes what happens is that school is out, but what do we do about custody? Now, kids are still schooling somewhat, but they're not going from place to place to place. So how do we deal with it? Well, there are a couple of ways to deal with it. One, if you have a child, particularly a preschool child, and their school is out because it's not really school, it's more daycare, should you follow something like maybe the summer schedule instead of the school schedule? Well, perhaps. So, for instance, if you guys have the child mainly with one parent because that parent handles most of the schooling, but the other parent works and has an unusual schedule, but in the summer they spend more time with the other parent, now might be time to try the summer schedule. Maybe try more equal custody because the child is not in school anyway, and each parent can have time with the child. Be as flexible as possible. However, if you have an older child and they are still schooling pretty significantly, you want to make sure that whatever parent the child is with has access to all their school materials, which may include the internet, email, or whatever other things we have going on, okay? So think about that. You may also want to consider changing the schedule altogether. I know. I had a client where they used to do weekends were Friday to Sunday. They made them Thursday to Monday. Why? The child wasn't in school. It didn't make any sense to keep the old schedule. Or perhaps you used to have drop-off at school in the morning, but nobody needs to be up at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Maybe drop-off should be at lunchtime. Be as flexible as possible. Courts are still dealing with emergency custody situations. In fact, I did a custody case today, but it could have all been settled if we had just decided to split the child and let the child spend 1 week with mom and 1 week with dad. So they could have saved some money. They could have saved some time. They could have saved some court time. Now is not the time to cling mindlessly to your schedule. It's time to think about why the schedule is what it is. If the schedule was set up in such a way because of work schedules, well, work schedules have changed. If the schedule was set up in such a way because of school schedules, well, school schedules have changed. So what I'm asking you to do is think about the best interests of your children. And the best interest of your children right now is to cling and love both of their parents. Children are concerned about whether or not they're going to live through this or their parents are going to live through this. They're concerned about how serious this is. You want to make life as easy as possible by finding a way to share them. So if you are in the middle of a custody situation that is based on the child's school schedule, now is the time to get together and make a change. Do not cling blindly to the words on the paper. Do what you're supposed to do as a parent. Again, I'm Jackie Jones of Jones & Associates Law, PC, your family fixer. You have a great day.